Hydration in Ramadan is very challenging. Actually, it's challenging outside of Ramadan too. A lot of people don't meet their water requirements on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to share a couple things that helps me get through my day of fasting and through the month, because as the month goes by, you get more tired. You might not wake up for your fasting. You're not eating as much or drinking as much, and it just will carry on to the rest of the month. The biggest thing that I noticed that helped was me putting electrolyte solution into my drinks. So that the main thing, or I would make sure I especially did that in the morning before the fast started. So I'd have my 5 cups of water that I would drink over a period of time, but like a short period of time. And what used to happen is that I would just pee that out throughout the morning and then feel thirsty like 9 a.m. onwards. So when I started putting electrolyte solution in there, or even if you don't like electrolyte solution, like a squeeze of lemon or some other fruits along with a couple of shakes of salt, it shouldn't taste salty. That helped also, but I was retaining that water. That water was going into my cells and not just waiting to be filtered out. So it was that made the biggest difference. The second thing is raw fruits and vegetables. They're not dehydrated, so you are eating that water. You're going to be absorbing that water, and then the fruits and vegetables also have like minerals and electrolytes that do help you retain that water as well. If you are going to have cooked foods, vegetables, having them in the form of soup is great as well. There's more water content in that versus eating dry vegetables. Another thing people like to do is break up their water so that they're just not overwhelmed with having to drink so much at one time. So some people do like 2 to 3 cups in the morning before the fast begins, 2 cups at the time of breaking the fast, and then after dinner, and then before they go to sleep. Like 2 cups, like that's like 8 to 11 cups of water per day. If you do 2 to 3 cups at each time. Also, things to avoid are excessive salt. So yes, we need the salt and electrolytes to retain water, but too much will leave you feeling thirsty and very dry. The other thing is caffeine. You don't want to drink too much caffeine because you don't want to lose those water, because caffeine acts as a diuretic. If you insist that you need to have caffeine, then I would switch the timing of your caffeine to maybe after the time that you break your fast. If you're going to be staying up later, then that would be ideal, just so you're not losing that water during your more active time of the day. Most of our work schedules during this month are pretty much the same as if we were not fasting. So it is important to optimize your hydration at the time that you are the most active.